Moving along. And hello. Hopefully I'm clear. I know last week we had some issues with the camera, but we're making sure we're doing what we can to fix that. Hello, let me introduce myself. How silly. I am Dr. Mike. I am from www.drmikeemporium.com, Atlanta's shave shop and beard shop and hair care shop, just grooming, in general. And we are on Instagram, and I think we're on TikTok and stuff like that, but I don't know all that stuff. But Instagram, Dr. Mike's Emporium, you may have seen some pictures from the weekend. So, speaking of the weekend, I just returned from the Chicago Steampunk Expo. And again, my apologies for not showing up on Thursday in this video. Why? Well, I was tired. Michael Jackson, good to see you, sir. So let me tell you, I was still yelling. 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday last week, my eyes popped open and it's like, oh, you have an adventure you're about to go on. So I was like, well, I was planning on getting up anyway, so you know what? Let's hit the road. 4 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, I hit the road because it's less traffic. And I proceeded to head north as quickly as I could to get up to Chicago. And I'll tell you, the trip went very, very well. Made sure to stop when you got tired or when you wanted a snack or to fill up with gas and stuff like that. And got up to Chicago. Yes, Chicago, Schaumburg, actually, to be precise. And was really, really impressed. Well, apart from the fact that the traffic was about an hour and a half to go 20 miles, but still very impressed with just the entire area. It's a newish hotel convention center. Really well done, really well made, really, you felt posh. You felt posh, if you know what that means. Hello to everybody. And we had a tremendous weekend up there. Great food, mind you. Chicago apparently surrounded the hotel with every steakhouse you can imagine, and including some large deep dish pizza places. And apparently they like pancakes up in the Chicago area because there was a couple of restaurants there that were just tremendous. One called Wildberry that had, pancakes and all kinds of stuff. So amazing food. So we were able to get set up. We had some wonderful vendors in the hall. Just Jeff, the vendor representative, the guy who always makes sure that everybody is taken care of. Jeff, you are indeed a wonderful gentleman. So thank you very much for all your care. And our friends next door to me were from Iowa, which, Iowa's awesome. So I got to tell them the story of 11, the shave stove by Paolo Liccardi, who is originally from Iowa. So, but finished the day, finished Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, got done about 4 o'clock. The hall closed and I packed up and hit the ground as fast as I could. Only one minor heart attack on the way home. About 10 o'clock, it was dark on the highways of Illinois and Indiana. And apparently all the deer decided to hit the road too. So there was a fawn, at least that's what I could tell. It still had spots. And in my lane, as I'm cruising at 75 miles an hour, this critter was in my lane. And the moment I saw it, I could start to count the spots, and I did an emergency lane change, a rapid directional transmission or transgression. But I was able to miss said critter, and I believe said critter is in the. Anyway, we're just going over the trip. So Sunday was a bit of a heart attack, but fast reflexes. Thank you very much. Even though I was tired, still made sure to not hit any critters. Made it to a place called Franklin, which is near Bowling Green, Kentucky, and found a Holiday Inn about 11 o'clock at night and decided I need to stop. And I stayed there and I got up early, about 6 o'clock, had a cup of coffee and got a nice hot shower. And that kind of woke me up, and I managed to get home by about noon here on Monday. And that was that wonderful trip. So thank you very much to all the organizers, the volunteers, the staff, security. Ned Ned. Ned. Thank you, Ned. That was a tremendous time. So very much fun to all that were there and all that were watching. So as we are wont to do after these events, we have sort of a Shave 101 thing. We're going to do a basic Shave 101. Oh, that's what that's all about. Oh, good, thank you. Hey, Chris. Hey, Randy. Thank you for telling me that. So I believe a mom bought a new Henson razor for a wonderful gentleman named Thomas. So Thomas, I'm speaking directly to you, Nick. You're right there in that camera. So you probably shaved with the cartridge razors. You probably use the cans of goop and stuff. So we're just going to walk you through the basics, okay? So here is your Henson. So grab the Henson by the short side, and we're going to unscrew the handle, just like this. Just like this. Ta-da! Let it fall into your hand. The top is 2 pieces, just like that. So you have razor blades. You've got 100 because that's what Dr. Mike does. So you got 100 razor blades. Here's a razor blade for me. I'm going to take the top plate in my hand. I'm going to knock over the painting right here. I'm going to put the razor blade gently on the post. See how nice that goes? And because of the high quality of the Henson, it just kind of snaps in place. Really nice. Oh yeah, the copper comes off. We're going to take the silver circle out. See the silver circle? We're going to make sure it's out. We're going to drop this right back on the top, just like that. We're going to take the handle. Notice I'm not touching the blade or anything like that. We're going to gently put it down until it's tight, right there. And as it gets tight, we're just going to take it and we're going to hold the short side and we're going to give it a little turn until it's really snug. You want to make sure it's snug, right? There you go. How about that? Your razor is now ready to go. But wait, your face is not. Typically, I usually shave for these events after a hot shower because that gets your face, your beard is wet, your face is wet, and your skin is ready to go. So, we have our brush. If you're using a brush, that's fine. If you're not, that's fine. We're going to work with that too. If you have soap. This is a big old tub of Dr. Mike's old-fashioned cocktail. We had some left over, so we put it in this. So, oh, good. Okay, so I'm still working on all the stuff with the sound and things. So brush is wet. It's been soaking in hot water. And see, it's not drippy. So we're going to put it in here just like this. And we're just swirling it around. Notice I'm not cramming it. See, don't do that. Just swirl it around. Just a few seconds. No, we're not making lather here. All we're doing is we are loading the brush with soap. There we go. So see, the brush is now right full of soap. I'm going to take the tips of the brush and dip it in hot water just to get a little water on here. And we're going to go and lather our face. This is called face lathering if you didn't know. But still, you're doing great. And because I have a beard, I like to shave and get the lines nice and clean with my Henson razor. And I'm applying soap. And you can take as long as you want. And this soap is orange scented. Orange soap. Orange soap. So I am applying the lather. If the lather was running down your shirt or, because if it had 4, it'd be a sedan. Thank you. If the soap is too thin, it's going to run down it's not going to do, it's going to run all over again. But if it's too thick, it's going to be, you got to make sure it's the right consistency. And you notice it kind of gets shiny as you get it done. And that means that the water and the air and everything with the soap is just doing its job. There you go. So now, we get to shave. Take your razor. You will hold it firmly. Get gently. Hello, Shawnee. And as I always do, I lean in close, and I'm going to put the razor just like this. It's going to be like a T on my face, right? Perpendicular. And as I lift up the handle, I can feel the blade touch. I'm not putting any pressure. and I'm doing little strokes, just like that, and you're shaving. How's that? That's great. You can use either side, like we just used this side. We're going to flip it around. We're using this side, and we do the exact same thing, short strokes. If you are shaving your entire face, you just use short strokes and do the exact same thing all the way down. For me, I have to kind of watch my beard. So here. Back and close socket, yeah. And the cool thing about the Henson is that you can really hear it cutting. So as you cut, it kind of has that scrapey sound, but it really is just almost wiping the hair off your skin, which is awesome. Again, I'm not using crazy amounts of pressure. I'm just letting the razor glide over the skin. Awesome. Okay, so that's called the first pass. Notice I started from the top down. Beautiful. So what do we do? Well, we're going to grab our razor, our brush. We're going to apply some more soap. You never shave on unlathered skin. That's the way to get cut. Especially after the first pass, because your skin gets kind of cleaned of the oils on your skin, and therefore your skin is a little more ready to grab things. So here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go side to side and go from my ear. And go over here. Nice and clean. And when you load the soap, if the soap gets too much in here, just run it under water and you'll clean it out just like that. And the Henson's really cool because it won't only shave at that 30-degree angle. Is it working? It's working. You can shave in the shower. You can shave pretty much anywhere. You know, you have water. Thank you, Rick. I've been playing around with different styles of music. Okay, so that is the across the grain. They go with the grain, across the grain. Now you can stop right there if you want. But me, I'm going to do another pass where I'm going to go against the grain just gently. A lot of folks find irritation sometimes, but I'm doing it. Oh, hey, speaking of brush, let me show you. This, let me get this clean. This is a piece of hand-turned wood from my yard. My neighbor Brandon, well, he used to be my neighbor, but they moved to a bigger house because they have more kids. But right here, this is a design that we called the Fat Boy because it looked like the atomic bomb. So, and no, I'm not going to go Bob because I'm a Gen Xer. I'm not a whippersnapper like you, Brad. And yeah, I can see the comments. Okay, so last pass for me is I'm going to go down here. I'm going to clip the furrows because this keeps your skin taut. Lean my head back. And I'm going to start down here and gently go up. And notice I'm keeping my skin taut. And that will also help to avoid any irritation. Use even less pressure. And you see, this doesn't take long to do. You see a lot of folks who go, oh, it's too long. It's just too blah, blah, blah. It takes me too long to shave. It doesn't. You know, take the time for you. That's what this is all about. Okay, so I'm going to go up here. I'm going to hold my jaw right here. And make little faces. Just like that. Is it saleable? No. That is a one of a kind in a 24mm Badger knot. But who knows? Maybe I'll find somebody who can actually turn brushes for me. And then we'll have all kinds of. But Rick, I will tell you that I do have other handles And I could probably get you a brush very easily, very quickly. I have a couple of handles. Some were actually turned by Ernie a long time ago. Well, I got two sitting ready, just ready for a new knot. So what I'm doing now is I'm applying some soap to here because I want to take care of my mouth right here. And when you do that, you want to be very careful and really hold your jaw. You want it tight. You can stick your tongue behind your lip there because your razor wants smooth surfaces. And take this up here. I have a mustache, so I have to kind of split. Oh, Rick, y'all have so many wonderful ideas. Now, and they're going to get on to me, but I always say this, is that shaving is sort of a hands-on thing. And so I'm going to take my soap out of my beard, and I'm going to feel around to see if I've missed any places. Because sometimes you need just a little touch-up. And I'm pressing into my skin, feeling, going back like right there's a little spot that needs a little more attention. We'll go back here. And right there. And this side too. Just like that. All right, so now you rinse your face off. I have a towel right here. I have a nice washcloth in hot water, and this feels good. And it smells like oranges and bourbon. All right. My beard's getting long again. That's nice. Okay, so last but not least part of this thing is an aftershave of some sort. This just happens to be a bottle of fine Large Noir, which is dark orange, the dark orange. I found it. I forgot I had it. It's rather old, so it could kill me. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. It was known. They had some really nice fragrances, and this one I've got a long time ago. So I think the fragrance might have suffered a little bit, but the alcohol has not changed one bit. No, we're okay. It's a little off, but it's fine. This is sort of a mentholated dark orange scent, which is really nice. Okay, so what do you do now? Well, take your brush, get it under water, run it under water, give it some gentle squeezes, take a towel, and get it nice and clean. We're going to put it in a nice safe place. Right there. And what do you do with your razor? Well, take your razor, run it under water, rinse it, and here's what I do. Notice the towel, notice the razor. I'm going to take it like that, just let the towel absorb any water that's in there. And there you go. And we're going to put this in a nice safe place too. Don't keep it in your shower. Don't let it sit in water because that's bad. That's bad. So there you go. All right. So that is a Shave 101 for Mr. Thomas and even Miss Jessica, if you happen to have questions. So there we go. So actually, we did have a good question over the weekend with how many shaves can you expect to get out of a razor blade? I would say between 5 and 7. But if you're shaving and you feel like, I don't like the way this feels, change the blade. That's the joy of this, is that blades are so inexpensive that you can actually get away with. If you want to shave one time, change the blade, do it. I have found that the second, third, and fourth shaves can actually be smoother and more comfortable than a new blade. Call me crazy. I'm crazy. So ooh, that fine stuff is really tingling. Great. So that's a wonderful shave right there. Last but not least, if you happen to remember my friend Jason Snow, who is the proprietor and incredibly talented gentleman who runs AutoShine Detailing. Wow, crazy. Jason did me a wonderful kindness over the week while I was in Chicago. My father's 2007 Honda Pilot. It's a big white truck that he had for the longest time. He passed away in 2014. My sister Julie, big sis Julie, got the truckster, and over time, it just kind of needed a little attention, some kindness. I ended up picking it up as I got rid of the green bean. If you happen to remember the 300,000 mile Dodge Grand Caravan, I picked up Dad's or Big Pop's Pilot, and Jason said, "Bring it to me. I'm taking care of it." And I didn't really know what that meant. He has done a yeoman's job of taking care of that vehicle. He has literally brought it back to looking like a new vehicle. I got it today. We picked it up today. Julie was floored. I was floored. Inside and out, it is like new. And I kept looking out the window in the front to look at it in the front yard, and it literally glows in the sun. He did such a wonderful job of cleaning up and polishing and protecting it. So we have given the Pilot another lease on life. So Jason, thank you very much for your kindness. And if you need your car detailed here, let me know, because Jason Stone from Others, right? So with that kindness, we greatly appreciate all that. So yes, thank you, Rick. Thank you for reminding me. A shave like this, as we mentioned before, is a wonderful way to take care of you. Self-care is incredibly important, especially for your mental health. Another part of that piece of that puzzle is to reach out and talk to your friends, right? Don't go through this alone. Don't go through life alone. Definitely reach out and take care of your friends. If you haven't talked to them in ages, if you, like, say you haven't talked to a college roommate, give them a holler. Find them on Facebook. Just say, hey, bud, thinking about you. So I am fortunate that I have several of my old college buddies still along with me along the ride here. And last but not least, if you're going to shave, and we know that you are, if you're going to beard, we know that you want to. You want to be the best you can get. Please shave dapper, beard dapper, and be your dapper best. We will see you again on Thursday at 9. We'll talk about where we're going to be next, because we got some stuff coming up that's going to be fun. You don't want to miss it. We'll talk to you soon. Good night, all.